Yes, she is very lame. Welcome to Comics
What?
League Dark. I'm Jared. I'm here with Robert. What's up, man?
Not much, not much. And I see He joined us right as
Yes,
we were
JG,
going.
he finally showed up. What's up, man?
Flame on. How's everybody doing tonight?
Hell yeah. So tonight we have a packed show. We're going to talk about all the comic book announcements. We're going to talk about these solicits. What do you say we do these solicits first?
Obviously.
All right, so let's do this. We're going to do Marvel and DC for this. Hey, what's up, NJ? So let's do this. So we're doing the May 2026 solicit. So I'm going to share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go.
And here we go.
All right, so we're starting off where we have Absolute Batman number 20, where it's looking like it's teasing Absolute Robin.
Yep.
So that's going to be kind of interesting. Watch, Robert's like super skinny because Batman's super jacked.
But you said Robin, you said Robert.
Oh, okay. Then we have yeah, exactly. Then we have Absolute Catwoman, which is dope. I'm glad we're finally getting this series.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about time. By the way, RIP to Batman Hush 2, the final issue, because that thing is never coming out at this point.
It will eventually.
Yeah,
Eventually.
I'll believe it when it's in my hands.
It's buried in the print. It's buried in the distribution mill. Probably because the story wasn't good. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then we have Absolute Green Arrow. Which how do we feel about the Absolute Black Canary look?
She looks butch.
Wait, that's Black Canary?
Yeah, that's Dinah.
I thought that was gender bent Deathstroke for a second.
No.
Well, here's a better look. Here's a better look. This one looks better, I think. Yeah. Cameron says it'll come out when we least expect it. Ain't that the truth?
Yep.
Absolute Superman fights. I believe Absolute Black Adam is what he's fighting in this one.
Yep.
Oh, King Shazam. That's what it is.
I'm curious.
And then we have Absolute Wonder Woman, which looks dope. Yes, another Terry Dodson cover. I will be buying that. So apparently with this one, Diana and Zatanna have to join forces and perish. I think that this is going to be when like Zatanna rebels against against what's her name? Veronica Cale. Then Absolute Green Lantern. So when people say that there's no I'm sorry, I have to go there, Robert. When people
go ahead.
When people say that there's no like ongoing series that's starring a black character, I'm like this, but I know it's not main continuity, but in many ways people think the Absolute universe is better than
world.
Well, people think the Absolute universe is better than main continuity, so you have it there.
Yeah, it's kind of an ultimate situation to where the Elseworld line has more momentum than the main stuff. Which there's nothing wrong with that. Is just when eventually the hype's gonna die down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we'll see about that. Exactly. Absolute Flash, which a lot of these covers look really good. I've been enjoying Flash.
Absolute Flash had a slow burn, but it's growing on me.
Yeah, I got there. Speaking of slow burn, Absolute Martian Manhunter. Let's hope this actually gets to that.
Well, apparently they would have done more. Apparently they said they would have had made an ongoing, but then they were given something else.
Yeah, I would imagine so. And plus, it's also like this series made little to no sense. And like,
yeah, I think once it reaches the end, it will.
Then we have Barbara Gordon. So Barbara's gonna be pursued by prisoners by like the government. Barbara Gordon breakout, where she is framed and outlawed and hunted. That seems it's one of the next level books, which I like that DC is giving characters that don't necessarily get their own series
Agreed.
I think that could be really cool. Well, we know Zatanna's book is going to do well. It's freaking Zatanna.
Right.
It's a Magic Woman. Then we have Batwoman by Rucka 3. Oh, look, it looks like Kate and Renee back up, which I'm sure that's going to make Greg Rucka happy.
Mm-hmm.
And we have Lobo, by Scotty.
I want to like this run. I really want to like this run, but I've been burned too many times, especially as a Lobo fan.
We'll see if they actually nail it. Who knows at this point?
Yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Is this Slade Wilson? Hell yeah, this is my boy. I'm gonna be enjoying this series a lot.
Deathstroke's first solo title since Deathstroke Incorporated in 20.
Yep.
That's gonna be really fun. Then we have Firestorm. Firestorm number the Fury of Firestorm.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie May becomes the powerful Nuclear Man Firestorm. So Nuclear Man.
Now, so this one will apparently be a limited series according to all solicitations.
Some of them are, yeah. Then we
Oh,
have
this is the Bad Seed crossover. I recently heard about this.
Yep.
yeah, Batman number 9. Okay, so that's called the Bad Seed crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. A team up between Poison Ivy becoming Poison Ivy becoming mayor, excuse me.
Yep.
Vandal Savage becoming commissioner.
Well, he's been commissioner.
Well, you get what I mean. And then now they're actively making a move against mass vigilantes, the Bat Family.
Of course they are.
I feel like this shouldn't have taken a year and a half worth of buildup. I feel like if it weren't for DCKO, we would have at least gotten the Bad Seed this crossover by now.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing, though. She's only just now running for mayor, so she's going to win very quickly.
Which I love how she became like a big star despite being in prison, and then it's like she became an icon. Poison Ivy. All right, Batgirl. I don't really care about. Do you guys mind if I bypass it?
Batgirl, go ahead.
It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's a good run.
It's just like. I'm not a big fan of this Riley Rossmo cover.
Yeah.
It's not
we've seen worse from Riley.
Yes, that's true. That's very true.
Wait, wasn't he the artist for Tim Drake, Rob Fitzmartin's run?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, that I attribute to just a creative mismatch all across the board. But even still, the
Nightwing is still going.
With art by Dennis Cohen. Interesting. Harley Quinn. I think I can skip this.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? Oh yeah, Catwoman. Isn't also a Dead Man book that got announced?
Yeah.
Dead Man miniseries.
So that's interesting.
Now it's in canon, but it's by the Ice Cream Man team. The same people did Kryptonite Spectrum.
Mm-hmm. Oh look.
Read the solicitation.
After infiltrating the Matriarch prison, Wonder Woman and Trinity rally their allies for a battle.
Who?
Yes, Steve.
No. Before that, I'm saying her and Diane means, and that last one was supposed to be she died.
Could be she dies here. Rally their allies for the battle to come. Will their army be enough to stop the unstoppable? Matriarch is not unstoppable. Can the Matriarch maintain her hold on the world while sitting atop her throne of lies? The only lie is that she is relevant. Plus, the reunion you've been waiting for. Really, the reunion no one's been waiting for. Diana has found her lost acquaintance, Steve Trevor. Tom King. Please tell me 40's the end. So then we get to... Wait, that is a badass cover.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Green Lantern? This is Justice League Unlimited 19. There you go. It says, as the Leaguers struggled on Earth to fulfill the impossible missions mandated by the Heart of
that's
Apocalypse.
interesting.
So the Heart of Apocalypse is going to give them stuff to do. That's interesting.
It can also explain why Superman's been off the board.
What do you mean?
The Heart of Apocalypse is going to be part of the reason I try to do stuff without him.
That's true. And apparently the Justice League is going to fight the Brainiac Queen again.
Uh-huh.
So that's interesting. I like that.
I'm glad she's finally being used again.
Good. Yeah, JSA number 19 by Lemire. And then, another Sonic crossover.
Yep, I told you it was coming.
Oh, this is a sequel.
It was inevitable. A look at Shadow as Batman, of course.
But come on, we have Rouge as Catwoman.
Yeah,
Cream the Rabbit is Supergirl. And wait, Blaze is Starfire?
No, Green Lantern. Wait.
Yeah, Blaze is Starfire.
And Big is Aquaman.
I like that. And Silver is Green Lantern. That's great.
Yeah, that was already in the last mini.
Yeah, that's kind of obvious.
Mm-hmm. I like that. And then Superboy is going to again continuing as the main Superman. I gotta get through this. Oh, he's reading Action Comics #1. Interesting. I like that. Superboy Prime uncovers a secret coven of witches, as you do, in Metropolis, led by the hellish Witchfire. So I guess that's the redheaded chick that looks super hot.
Yeah.
But the problem is now Prime finds himself drawn to Witchfire's deadly charms in more ways than one. Oh boy. You could say she has a very fiery personality.
Don't you mean volcanic?
Maybe she's a volcana.
No,
And then Action Comics 1098, which is more of like Clark's baby-ness. And then Supergirl by Sophie Campbell. Art and okay, so she also does the art.
She's back on art again, yeah.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's really fun. And so then we have.
Okay, now look, it looks like they're focusing more on John in his new stuff now. Looks like it's less Kid John. Called it.
So yeah, it's almost like Robert and I were right the entire time.
Also, they've actually shown the full cover for New Titans.
I think we'll get there.
No. It's not on here. I'm just saying they showed it for the one that's coming up next month. They've released it.
Oh, okay. And then Superman, Batman, World's Finest 51, where they're going to Skartaris. Oh, with the Warlord.
Yep.
Okay, that looks pretty cool. And then New Titans 35. And this one, at first I thought it was a cyborg. Omega Energy upgraded cyborg.
So there's still side effects of everyone being involved in the tournament. You have both Aquaman and Cyborg are still dealing with the Omega Energy.
Speaking of Aquaman, by the way, Mira's looking fine as hell. Emperor Aquaman reign begins here. His new mission: establish lighthouses across the galaxy in order to stave off trouble before it reaches Earth. Join him on his new mission. So obviously he recovers from being water.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. There's also Kyle Rayner taking over as the main Green Lantern. That's cool. Mm-hmm. I like that. So all you Kyle fans, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Green Lantern Corps. This one features as John recovers Katmatu and Saronic survey Korrigar.
The patent has been released already?
Yeah, exactly. Jessica Cruz decides on how to intervene in conflicts between two members of the United Plants. Okay, interesting. And then
I get there. Now, this is apparently the equivalent of an annual.
Oh, okay, I was about to say a guy is getting his own little book. Interesting.
No. From what Gary Duggan had said, it's the equivalent of an annual.
All right, that makes sense. Then we have Flash, which Hey,
I'm looking forward to Ryan North doing this.
Yeah, that looks pretty fun. So there you go. Then we have the Book of L. Is this the last one?
No, it's 12.
Oh, okay, it's a 12 issue. All right.
We're just entering the final act.
Okay. That was interesting at the very least. And then we have Gotham Academy number 4. Okay. This is the one that really interests me. It looks like they're doing a Superman Elseworld story where Jor-El came to Earth instead of Kal.
Without Laura and Kal, yeah. So it's a different thing from Last Family of Krypton.
So that means he won't be in a relationship with Lois. Yeah, I had to, Robert. Sorry. But I like this cover. This is actually really cool.
Yep, and it's Kenny Porter. Good guy. Good to see him doing more work.
Yeah, exactly. Then we have Swamp Thing. It's a reprint by V.
Oh, yeah. It's finally doing that lost story.
Okay, that works. Then we have...
it's the Jesus story.
The Jesus story?
You didn't know? They actually were trying to want to do a story where Swamp Thing interacted with Jesus, but they got told no.
Okay.
No, it was never a bad story.
And Sirens Love Hurts, which I'm like, okay, that's...
I'm in for the artwork more than Teeny Howard.
Yeah, Babs Tarr's artwork is great.
Yep.
And then we have the Swamp Thing, the Anatomy Lesson issue, the one that everyone loves. Yeah, I have this one. It's really good.
Uh-huh.
Batman Static Beyond, pretty good.
That's the last issue?
Yeah, and then we have Nice House by the Sea, Bleeding Heart. All of this is like that stuff.
Facsimiles.
Justice League Facsimile, Batman Facsimile, Dark Knight Returns I like how Dark Knight Returns is getting a facsimile stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then Batman Facsimile. Okay, this is
whatever happened.
Mm-hmm. They're doing a reprint of
that.
And
there's the new YAGN for that Titan Raven. That Raven Beast Boy universe.
Mm-hmm. And then all of the trades for this stuff. Oh, they're doing a compact of Batgirl Burnside. You had to know that was going to happen.
Yep. Ooh, Fourth World.
Jack Kirby, Blind Justice.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I
Yes.
heard that was good. Shadow of the Batgirl. Is that another YGN?
Yes.
A Batman the Black Case book. Interesting. I didn't know that one. Absolute Ronin. Oh, interesting.
Well, I have my own copy of Absolute. No, I never met Frank Miller to get it signed.
Oh, of course, of course. Batman the Monster Man. Oh, they're reprinting Batman TMNT.
Well, just the first mini. It's just a deluxe edition of the first mini.
Interesting. Batman Bronze Age Omni. Okay. The Justice League Omnibus. Okay, that actually looks really dope. I may have to pick this one up. The Elseworlds.
I don't need to.
I know you don't.
No
Then Get Jiro. I have no idea what Get Jiro.
idea what that is.
Hellblazer, not bad. An omnibus by Paul Jenkins. All right. They're reprinting the Silver Age omnibus for the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
Like they showed up. Nightwing Omnibus Volume 2. You had to know that was going to happen.
Planetary Compendium.
All right, there you go. Robin Year One. Absolute Infinite Crisis. I like, which I heard this is going to come with another book. It's going to have the initial series proposal and script for the first issue and more. I heard it's going to have a book that's like the behind the scenes stuff of Infinite Crisis. I may actually have to pick this up.
Nice.
I need that. Dan Jurgens Volume 2. Flash Joshua. You know I had to, Robert. Flash Joshua Williamson Omnibus. Yep, they're definitely going to keep going with that. Finally! Yep, this is getting pre-ordered for sure. November 28th. All right, so now we're gonna get to Marvel solicits. Marvel Comics solicits. Here we go. All right, so let's do this. So first we got Wolverine, Weapons of Armageddon. It's the big issue. It's the big like storyline by Chip.
Mm-hmm.
Captain America. I like this this Washington Cross thing, the Delaware homage. That's cool. The Spider. They're doing another, and NJ says that's Donna. Yeah, and then as a Spectacular Spider-Man, a Brand New Day. Oh boy. Oh boy. Revisit one of the most transformative periods of Spider-Man's history. Well, that's an understatement. Hey, what's up, Tavia? Then Doom Quest, which can we stop with the Doom stories right now? You fumbled it.
Well, again, this one that leads it in the past.
Yeah, so J.E., what do you think that Marvel won't let Doom go? J.E.?
I think he fell asleep.
All right.
J.E.
All right, but anyway.
Yeah, he fell asleep.
Yeah. Reborn Ultimate Impact. All right, so essentially, this is when they bring back the new Ultimate Universe. I see. New characters, a bus that comes that will reshape the 616. Oh, interesting.
No, this is bridging into Armageddon.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Spider, which I'm like another Spider-Man multiverse storyline. I see how that works. Civil War Unmasked. What is this? Revisiting.
Oh, no, that's just a behind the scenes thing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Fantastic Four. I'm enjoying Ryan North's Fantastic Four. I think it's really fun. It's really fun. Captain Marvel Dark Past. I have this on pre-ordered because it features Carol Danvers as Ms. Marvel. The best one ever.
Yep.
Spider-Man Venom Death Spiral, which is going to lead to some changes.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't trust a Marvel trying to hype up Spider-Man right now. I just don't.
Mm-hmm.
And then Joe Kelly and Pete Woods. Okay, so there you go. Venom 258. The aftermath of Death Spiral. Mary Jane and Peter have a long overdue heart, but when the masks go on and Venom and Spider-Man have some unfinished business, can they just like? Oh, this we need. They're finally reprinting the facsimiles of JLA Avengers.
Don't need them.
Not all of us are you, Robert. Not all of us are you. I need them.
I know you do.
It's George Perez work. And again, X-Men of Apocalypse.
That's the finale.
I have no interest in anything that has an X on it with Marvel at this point.
Yep.
They have completely destroyed it.
The only reason why I'm getting X-Men of Apocalypse is because it's Loeb.
And NJ said, I think Mark Waid made a continuity mistake in the latest issue of World's Finest. It's been established in multiple canon arcs that Earth 3 Superwoman is Donna.
No.
But They said she's Lois Lane. Yes, yes, that's true.
She's
The
always
new
been
one
Lois.
is that.
She's always been Lois.
No. The one that was recently established, at least now this is before New History, so there is that. But it is Donna. It is 100% Donna.
Well, clearly he's doing a new. Well, one, this is set in the past. Who knows how many reboots they've gone through?
Yeah, exactly. So that's one of those things where I'm like, okay.
It is in the past. Remember that.
And they're using the Donna design, though. That is a good point.
True, but again, it could be a case of them changing it.
Yeah. Oh, and Storm gets a daughter now.
Yep. But who's the daddy?
Yeah, Moonstar has a series. All this stuff. I'm like, why are they getting series?
And Psylocke is like, Psylocke is always going to be a conundrum now. How can they keep? People want her to be Betty, and yet they can't because of, well, you don't want to have a white British woman in the body of an Asian woman.
Yeah, they're in quite the conundrum. The Rogue series, interesting.
No, Wade Wilson, that's Benjamin Percy. You know what the Percy did in number 1? We see a farmer. We're dealing with a cow. Then he gets shot, and then Deadpool comes out of the cow's rear.
Like Ace Ventura?
Like that, yes.
Oh, that's good. Inglorious X-Force, nope. Generation X-23, nope. Wolverine, maybe. Uncanny X-Men, nope. Wiccan and Hulkling, nope. Alias, then this is interesting.
Yep, it's an anniversary thing. Now, by the way, NJ, to answer your question, why? Who can say?
Kirby, that was the most recent, because remember, this is after New History of the DC Universe. So as far as we know, that mini-series never happened.
And to be fair, that mini-series didn't do so well.
That's continuity for you. Then we have Daredevil, interesting. But
to answer the question, they probably decided to keep the look, though, because it was a good look.
Yeah, that could be. So it doesn't look straight up like Wonder Woman. Okay, so Wonder Man, yeah, where they're going to apparently do a replace actual Simon with the more MCU Simon.
Well, but it's going to be done by the Origin box, so who knows how that's going to work.
Yeah. Iron Man, I read Iron Man 1, freaking amazing.
Told ya.
And then Sentry number 3, thank you, Paul Jenkins.
Yeah.
Hold back the void before his grief threatens to consume him. Oh wait! Oh boy! This is
NJ. No, Donna is not. It's Lois now.
Yeah,
and apparently married to Ultraman.
I don't know how you feel about that. So then we have Null 505. So where he becomes essentially he becomes the King in White, I guess.
Knight in White. Actually,
he's Gandalf the White.
And basically, this is going to lead to Queen in Black, which they're saying it's civil war with symbiotes.
Yeah, and then we have Imperial Guardians, which that looks pretty fun.
But the Imperial line has failed.
Yeah, exactly. The Punisher, yes, Percy, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing.
Tevya, Hela is the Queen in Black.
Yeah, exactly. Doctor Strange with I don't know. Oh, so Orlando's off.
No. He was never on Doctor Strange. He was on Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh, okay, that's Wanda. Okay, I see. Okay, Psi Interdimensional Rivals. Is this actually like Marvel Rivals, or is this like a
no?
Okay. So there you go. So Sorcerer Supreme. There you go. Oh, and Tevi says, how did Hela become King in Black?
Because she rebrought back him, but took his power after the event of Venom War.
Okay. And then all new Spider-Gwen. Interesting. All right. Kunlun.
That's the Rivals Iron Fist. They're now trying to bring him in.
Oh, gosh. Black Cat. Interesting, I guess.
Now notice, it doesn't say anything about this being the final issue, like everyone was predicting.
Yeah, that is interesting. And then you have astonishing Miles Morales Spider-Man. I love how they always have to put Miles Morales in there as Spider-Man. Just give him his own name.
Just to make it clear. I know.
Yeah, and Infernal Hulk.
Yep.
Robert, talk about this. You want to talk about this?
Yes. There's this Infernal Hulk is only going to last 10 issues, and then it's going to read into Hulk War.
Which, according to PKJ, this is what the entire Infernal Saga was building to.
Yep, it's the it's the grand finale. It's the 3-act structure.
Yeah, so it's the finale of his entire story or his run.
His entire run.
Oh, interesting. So he's almost done.
But Hulk War won't start until January.
Okay, that makes sense.
Of next year.
And then Mark Spector Moon Knight. Jed McKay just has been like parked on Moon Knight for a while, man.
But each time, why do they?
It's
keep
good
doing
stuff.
it?
So I'm not complaining.
But why do they keep on having to relaunch?
That's a good question. NJ says Wade himself established Donna as. No, he didn't. That's not what that was established.
In the Absolute Power event? No.
No. I will bring this out. As a matter of fact, hang on, because it wasn't there. It was in the
Crime Syndicate, and that wasn't Wade who wrote it.
It was by Schmidt.
Yeah.
So it wasn't him that established it. And I don't think and maybe they called her Donna or something like that, but like the multiverse got screwed around with that event, so it could be it like got undone or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
When did the Crime Syndicate show up in that?
I don't know, but anyway, I'll keep going. Back. Mortal Thor, baby. Are they actually gonna finally start advancing the storyline and bring Thor back?
They are progressing. It's obviously going to happen when they reach 800.
And what issue would this be?
Well, currently, I think I told you before. Let me check. Hold on.
Because I'm like, this needs to like wrap up soon. Dun 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 dun.
We're at issue 6, so in about 8 issues, so about issue 14.
All right, this went on for way too long. Godzilla Infinity Roar. All right.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. I'm checking up Absolute Power Task Force and see if Wade even wrote that story.
Because I don't think he did.
Yeah, because that's what NJ is talking
about. No. NJ said it was in the last issue of Absolute Power where Donna exited the portal created by Waller and Steve. It was hiding, calling her Donna. And Steve was hiding, calling her Donna. Actually, I have the Absolute Power trade, so I can check that as a matter of fact.
All right.
Let me do that.
Because I got the issue right up now.
All right, hang on. All right. So let me see.
I'm looking.
He said last issue of Absolute Power. All right, so let me see here. Amanda Waller, let me see. Donna. I don't see Donna yet. Maybe it was in the Wonder Woman run, which was a tie-in. No, it wasn't that. That's not where that was like. But I know what you're talking about. They definitely that Donna did show up.
I'm looking.
But I'm trying to find it. I know it was in one of the.
There's one in the task force. I just double checked. The task force had a reference to the Crime Syndicate.
Because I know the Crime Syndicate themselves did show up or something like that.
Yeah,
so I have to
task force one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Because otherwise,
yep, it was task force number 5. I'm pretty sure Wade did not write that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yep. Wade did not write that one. It was during the first story, which was a Alex Peck-Nadel.
Yeah, that wasn't that. So it's like, all right, but regardless, it's like
and there they probably were playing off of what the miniseries that came before.
Yeah. So then you have Alien King Killer, which I'm like, okay. Aliens and Predators are getting series. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Planet of the Apes, Fantastic Four. How is that, Robert?
Oh, it's good. Hey, you have Dr. Zayas become the Thing. You have Ursa, the gorilla, becoming the Human Torch. You have Cornelius and Zero becoming Human Torch and Invisible Woman.
That's not bad. Then
okay, by the way, they say not. Yep. It was that. That was it. I was right.
Interesting. We're getting a Cassian Andor series?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, just to make clear, yeah, it was the task force. I'm looking, it says, sounds like laughter. And they go, hang on, is that? No, it can't be. Not her, not Donna. But again, that Wade did not write that.
Mm-hmm. So then it's like Shadows of Maul, okay, Galaxy's Edge. I'm just gonna go through the Star Wars stuff. Then we have the trade paperback collections. Oh, they're actually doing Blood Hunt now.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hulk Smash Everything. Let's see.
Spider-Man, the other.
Chip Zdarsky, Spirit of Vengeance. Yep, there are a few like reprints and collector's edition coming out that I'll think
say this was one of Marvel's better solicitations.
Yeah, it wasn't like last month where it was all like crap.
Mm-hmm.
So and now that we're done with that, let's go to some of the news.
Comics Pro announcements.
So the first thing that we got is that there is going to be a crossover for the Absolute Universe.
Yep. We don't know much about it.
I would and in all likelihood, this would be the we'll talk about that in a sec, Tevye. What we actually, so that will likely be like the Absolute Justice League, I think.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we're getting new Teen Titans book.
Which the lineup, I'm like, that doesn't look really. I'm like,
okay. And Jay, this was before New History, and Wade obviously gets more say than some rando doing a anthology story.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like if he undid that, it's like that's his right because he wrote New History. It's not like that. It has nothing to do with that canon. Because
clearly, again, this is a person who has not done any other books as far as I know. So really, that was a fill-in story, and those never, even if it's during an event like this, they get as much notoriety as some of the stories did during Lazarus Planet.
Yeah, exactly. So then we get there's that. Actually, let's talk about the Venom animated movie because that actually sounds really cool. It's like now my question is that in the Sony universe? Because I'm like, if it is, are they just gonna continue all that stuff with animated movies and just be done with that? Because that they could do, that'd be interesting.
Maybe, who knows? And wait, Tevye, well, how does the new lineup of the Titans confuse you? It's Fair Play, Flatline, Leanne, Cheshire, led by Jason Todd, and 2 new guys. How does that confuse you?
Also, let's do this. Let's transition to this. We got some news that Paradise Lost lives. It hasn't been canceled.
It has not been canceled because, Gunn was unusually quiet. He actually said, go wait for a few weeks and then everyone's bringing everything wrong.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm like, bro, it's like at this point, he has to keep saying, unless it comes from my face, assume it's wrong. That's it.
But again, this proves sometimes why he has to speak up.
But editorial still allowed it. Well, here's the thing, though. Again, it goes back to Wade being like more in charge because of his like sway at DC because of the history book. And B, it's a mini series that likely no one read in editorial. And
here's something else as well you got to take into account. That was one delivery of the word named Donna at the very end of a story. And that was just one little reference. That was it. One tiny reference to saying Donna.
Yeah, exactly.
Even that, her outfit actually was very different.
Yeah, exactly.
I just looked at it. It was a different outfit. It was not the same outfit.
So then we get to, so here's a funny thing here. So let's talk about this other thing. So as you guys know, we were supposed to be coming out with a Dakota Incident history book. DC leaked it out a little early and it's been pirated.
Now, I would say this. I don't think this hurt the sales that much.
No, because people still had it pre-ordered on their pull list. But the problem is then everyone was like, it's intentional.
Oh, and by the way, also one other thing, editor in here, Chris Rosa. No idea who that editor is. So again.
Yeah. Oh, by speaking of milestone, I want to say happy birthday to Dwayne McDuffie.
What would have been, yes.
Yeah, so I want to say that. But anyway, but it's like, so many people were like, oh, they intentionally leaked. I'm like, why would DC do that?
Because they want to sabotage.
I love how many people think DC has more control over Milestone than they actually do.
They don't.
I'm like, what are you doing?
The most they can decide is how much they are willing to allow it. I mean, allow to publish.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm like, So it's like they don't, and I love it. Robert's favorite thing to see on Twitter is when people say hashtag free Milestone. All you have to say, Robert, is they are.
They are.
They literally are. They could take their toys and go away.
Okay, I see why that editor let it slide.
Why?
Because he was involved with War for Earth 3.
Okay.
Which that is a place where probably at that point she was probably still Donna at that point.
Yeah.
And then again, Wade is retconning it back to Lois because I think he's also trying to be, it's what everyone expects. They do not expect Donna.
And honestly, I would rather it be Lois than another Wonder Family members because that's like using Injustice Wonder Woman.
Yeah, well, and you know what? I just realized there's another way around it.
Okay.
Donna could be her actual name, and Lois could be her name when she's off the island.
Could be. So there's any number of ways you could do that.
That's the way of doing it.
So NJ, it's not necessarily a flub. So it's like, all right, there you go. Anyway, so let's move on to they finally announced an Absolute Green Arrow book.
Yep. Which we saw in the solicitations.
Yeah, so let's talk about that because apparently it's going to take place before and after Oliver gets his head bashed in by Hawkman. So, and we're going to see a lot of Absolute Black Canary, which, what do you think about the possibility that she becomes Green Arrow?
Nah.
Yeah, but Anthony, no, we don't have an update on that yet.
Right.
I assume they're going to actually
do a new phase because I'm sorry, they leave too many plot points unresolved.
Yeah. The other thing I want to bring up real quick is because the new CEO of Xbox just made a statement. I figured we would all be very interested in hearing about this. She said, here are my 3 commitments. Number 1, great games. Number 2, return of Xbox. And number 3, future of play. So, Robert, I think your fear of them getting rid of consoles is not going to happen.
Okay. That's good. You never know.
Now, let's see if she sticks to her commitments.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing. But still, it's like, all right, so we'll see what happens with that.
I mean, yeah, look at the guy who got elected mayor in New York and how much he's been going back on his promises.
Oh, yeah. It's like all the promises that he probably couldn't.
And that he's increasing taxes.
Yeah. But anyway, so what we get here is that's actually really fun is, so this is the other thing I really like about the Absolute Universe is that they're doing stuff because it's in Elseworlds and stuff. They're able to because let me put it this way, them just murdering off Oliver and then having someone else take over, even if it is like Connor Hawk or even Dinah. Honestly, I think it should be Dinah. I think that would be actually a really cool way to do it.
Anthony, you mean Absolute Universe, right?
Absolute, yeah, exactly. Anthony says, how do you guys want to betray in the Ultimate Universe? Yeah.
Okay. But, I don't. Which I say, surprise me.
Yeah, it's like so far I haven't been disappointed about anything the Absolute Universe has really done, in terms of their takes on characters. In terms of execution, it's but if it's here's this version of a character, and I'm like, oh, okay, that looks interesting. I could go with this.
Mm-hmm.
But so let's see. I mean, I meant to say absolutely.
We don't know if it's a zombie. We don't know if it's a zombie. It's wearing a skull mask that could be representative of "you killed me."
Or he is resurrected, but it's not like a zombie. He's just being mind controlled. Lazarus, exactly. Because who is on this council?
No, absolute Dr. Manhattan. They're never going to do that.
No.
After Red, that would be an absolute of an alternate universe already. They're not doing Spectre, though. That would terrify me. But knowing Darkseid, he probably makes sure he doesn't exist.
dark side. Plus, there's only one dark side in the multiverse. They can't do an absolute dark side.
No. They said absolute Spectre. So I said, I bet you Darkseid made sure he doesn't exist.
Darkseid would ensure that no, particularly now that like he sees his absolute heroes are the ones that are like the big boy, the heroes. I don't think he would want to like risk it.
Not someone who can actually fight him.
Yeah, exactly. To clarify, I confused with the main lineup. I thought the lineup after the kids all. I guess not.
Oh no, but some of them are going on the new Titans book as well, including older John.
Yep. So right there,
should we bring it? Should we repeat what we said earlier since you wasn't here? Caveat: if you look at the solicitation for Super Unlimited, there's a lot less Kid John in that.
Just like we said earlier, that wasn't going to be like the thing. It's just not at this point.
It's not.
Wait, Anthony says, why do you guys say that it would be a mistake to
he's
an alternate version of a document has already an Elseworlds version. An Elseworlds version that would be way too powerful for them to do. And they've kind of ever since they stopped building up ever since Doomsday Clock stopped being the main crossover, they severely downplayed
Now he's still important.
He still plays the role in continuity. Like Doomsday Clock still happened, but it's severely like curtailed.
And here's the other thing I remember: if they do it, we're going to have an absolute Captain Atom before we have an absolute Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, they and honestly, I think it'd be foolish to do absolute Dr. Manhattan. Do you guys think Merlin will play a role in absolute Green Arrow? Is he even the biggest Green Arrow villain? Is he?
He is the main villain. The only other one will be Count Vertigo.
You could I guess you could, NJ. You could make him. That would be interesting if he becomes Green Arrow.
But look, it seems more like his threat's going to deal with the Evil League.
Yeah, I would say so. But this is an interesting deep cut character. I want to hear your guys' thought. Absolute Jonah Hex. Well, they're doing a Jonah Hex series already as well. So
look, Anthony, there could be a whole bunch, but they're doing it slowly as they should.
Yeah, because
can I tell you this though? At least we're getting more than just 4 or 5 versions like we did with Ultimate.
Yeah, with this, it's like they are allowing. Because here's the thing. That was like one of the points that I really praised the Absolute Universe for is how long did it take for them to actually cross over Wonder Woman and Batman?
Over a year.
Yeah, because obviously the temptation is, okay, this new universe is doing well. Just cross over everyone.
Yeah, but not just that. I'm talking about though that we've had more than just 5 books.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like and not all of them have been ongoings as well.
Exactly. Like again with Ultimate Martian Manhunter, they were offered to go longer.
Yeah, but it's like I guess they didn't want to do it. And then Anthony says, "Is that the difference between DC and Marvel? Marvel tends to condense into short No, not necessarily. No. I don't think so. It really depends upon the character, though. But yeah, but it's like it really depends. It's like even with Marvel, you rarely can predict when a series is going to like explode. Like no one could have predicted that Immortal Hulk was going to outsell Batman.
Yep.
Like that's when you know something's up when the Hulk series.
Oh, by the way, have you heard there are people now turning on Al Ewing because of his Venom run, saying he was never good?
Oh my gosh, that wasn't his fault. I really want Wonder Woman and Black Canary. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. That would be that's inevitable too. And plus, NJ, I don't know if you were here when we started this. Actually, you were, but they are doing it looks like Zatanna is gonna be turned good at this point, so that'll be really cool.
That was obvious.
Well, actually, if you look at the preview, it looks like she coughs up the absolute Starro. So that's how Veronica Cale is controlling these people with Starro. So that explains it. All right,
that explains a lot.
That's really again. Leave it to Kelly Thompson to take a Superman thing and make it work with Wonder Woman stuff. And I'm comparing Absolute Universe versus the Ultimate Universe with Kingdom Come. Ultimate Universe using the Kingdom Come was never any Ultimate type universe.
No. If anything, you should go by the Earth 1 books. Yeah,
exactly. That's what it was. Also, so there's one more thing I want to bring up. the other announcement from Dynamite was that they're making a Ben 10 book that's kind of being intimated as like essentially an absolute Ben 10.
Which they've been doing left and right. They did it with Captain Planet. They've been doing it with so many of their other characters that get licensed, like Defenders of the Earth or Silverhawks.
Yes, Cameron, that played a role in Tom King being removed from Batman. Played a role. Let's put it this way. No matter what King says, I'm sure that played the final decision. But anyway, that's the point. It's like, and that's my point. With DC, you know that relatively Batman is going to sell well regardless, right? But it's like with Marvel, you never know.
Oh.
And Martha Wayne being an ex-Court of Owls. Are you talking about in the main universe or in the Absolute?
I think the Absolute.
That is actually really cool.
By the way, I'm so glad Scott Snyder quickly shut down the whole, they're a bunch of white supremacists just because they look like Hicks in one image.
Yeah, I'm glad that. Thank you, Scott. That's the one. I like that DC Comics writers have gone back to, no, we're going to shut down stupid, like, fan theories. Please do. It's like, I know Kelly got a little bit of heat for that, but I'm like, no, if there are generally stupid fan theories, shut it down.
Yep.
Shut it down. With Absolute Batman, out of all his friends, is Harvey, the only one that survived. No. Wait, Mike killed his... No.
No. Wait,
no.
Mike.
Who's Mike?
Yeah, who's Mike?
And no, all the friends survived. I don't know where you're getting that from.
Yeah, where are you getting that from?
Have the Waynes always been a part of the court? That's new. That is 100%.
Yeah, they were always tormented by them.
Yeah, it's like, and in the Court of Owls storyline, it's implied that like Thomas knew or like thought the court existed or something like that, but it's not like that they have been like members of the Court of Owls.
And the He-Man comics that we just brought up, it's expected.
Yeah, it's like, all right, they're doing it as like a storyline that's like that. They're doing it that's like a tie-in to the movie. You had to know that was going to happen. You had to know that was going to happen. But yeah, so questions before we wrap up for the night.
Yep, Q&A.
Any final questions? You guys can ask any final questions. As long as they're relevant to some type of comic book topic.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like, I really hope that, honestly, here's the thing about it's the thing about it is that I really hope that people will just stop constantly worrying about the superficial details of some characters, because it's like, it's really getting annoying at this point.
I am getting tired of it.
Yeah, I'm like, you have it. The Absolute Universe is people's favorite DC universe, and Joe Mullins is the Green Lantern. So,
yep. And
I don't know why you guys complaining.
They keep on moving the goalpost.
Yeah, exactly, because they know they lost it. Unless I'm misreading the comics. I thought the villain throughout the comics is that he kills his friends or hurt. No,
he was hurting them.
He was hurting them. The Bane just hurt them. What are your guys' thoughts on the mainline Wonder Woman?
We've been over that many times.
Yeah, it's a mainline Wonder Woman is crap. Batman's pretty decent, I would say. Pretty decent. Final question: with the Marvel Comics Solicitation, DC Comics Solicitation, is me or is Marvel just giving up on comics? No, this was one of the better solicitations. It's still not necessarily good. But like DC is definitely continuing its streak of outperforming Marvel in solicitations. 100%, I think. But yeah, I think that's a good place to leave it. So, Robert, where can we find you and what have you got coming on your channel?
I got your links down below. And not much else, to be fair.
With me, tomorrow we're gonna be talking about Red Sonja for movie night. And then Britt and I are going to be talking about Calvin Ellis and Val Zod. And then for Amazon Answers, are going to be discussing Wonder Woman's different comic book looks. But anyway, I think it's a good place to leave it. Stay heroic, everyone. Remember, Lois Lane is Lois Lame, and Steve Trevor is a sack of moldy potatoes. What do you want to say, Robert?
I was like, what?
Yeah, she is lame, Robert. Stay heroic, everyone. Bye-bye.